Hey everyone, another exciting project. Everybody loves gnomes, right? Okay, this is what we're going to make, and I realize I match my gnome, so I'll kind of give you an idea of what it's going to look like. And in your kit, there's all kinds of parts. We're going to have a thin piece of cardboard. We're going to have a thin piece of batting, a piece of fabric. We're going to have 2 trims, and we have 2 pom-poms, one for his nose and one for his hat. The yarn to make the beard, or as my friend went, she couldn't remember what it was called. A piece of ribbon to hang it with, and then a few tools that will help you. We have 3 clips, glue, and paper clip. And again, this is a project that's great with a glue gun. So if you have access to a glue gun, it's probably going to be easier. Oh, and one last thing, your pattern. What I did first is made the beard. So, oops, I'm sorry. Also in your kit is going to be a rectangle piece of cardboard. This will help you in making the beard tassels. What I did with that is I cut a small piece of yarn and I just laid it anywhere on there. It really doesn't matter. Then you're going to take your yarn and you hold it at the bottom and then wind about 6 times. So you'll wind it about 6 times. Ending down here, cut that, then you will tie this at the top to hold it, cut across the bottom, and when you do that, you will then have your one beard section. I tied a piece of yarn around it here, but I really don't like that. I think it makes it more bulky. So you're going to want to make probably 5 or 6 of these. You've got plenty of yarn to make however many you like, but you want his beard kind of full. Then after you do that, we are ready to decorate his hat. But in order to do that, we need to cut some pieces out. So you will, and I misspoke a moment ago, that small piece of cardboard you actually will cut out. So you will lay these 2 pattern pieces on here, and you're going to cut them apart first. Lay them on here and cut the 2 parts out. That's when you will have the 2 pieces of cardboard. Those are your templates. Hat and yarn beard maker. All right, at this point, you will then lay, and actually you're going to want 2 of these for the hat, because you're going to have the front and the back. So then you're going to lay this hat on the batting twice, cut it out very close to the edge so it fits the shape exactly. And you have that. And that's just to kind of give him a little bit of cushion on his hat. At that point, you then take your 2 pieces of hat that you will lay on. And what I do, I found works well, is just put a dab of glue here on the back of the gnome hat and the batting, and just, it kind of holds it in place. And that way you can lay it on here a little easier. So you'll lay this on here and place it. Now keep in mind, this is a plaid. You're probably going to want to work vertically, horizontally, and not diagonally. So you will cut 2 of these hats out of the fabric. You will want to leave a border around the hat pattern. So you're going to leave about a 1/2 inch all the way around so that you can fold the fabric over. So the batting gets trimmed exact size. Fabric gets trimmed a little further out. And if you notice, what I did on the hat is I marked the up, because it is not a perfect equilateral triangle and you want to keep the sharpest point at the top. Okay, so when that is finished, you will then, this is all fuzzy because of the yarn, you will then place the hat with the batting after you've placed it on here, and you can put a dab of glue there. Don't put too much, it might show through. And then you're going to wrap the pieces of fabric around to the back side. This is the front side. You're going to wrap them around to the back side. Don't worry about color cardboard. We like to recycle. So you're going to wrap that around and glue it down. Doesn't matter how pretty it looks. And don't worry about the corners at this point. So you're gluing the 3 sides. And then when those feel pretty dry, you're then going to go in and just trim a little bit off the corner so it's not a sharp, so you don't have a sharp like that. You're going to trim that down a little bit. Again, my shirt is distracting here. You'll get rid of some of that tail. Don't cut it too close. When that is done, you're then going to tuck those corners down with the already glued sides so you get a nice sharp edge. And he will look like this. That one kind of came back up. So glue those down, get nice sharp points for your gnome hat. So you're going to do this twice. Then when you finish that, the one that will be the front, we're now going to decorate it up. So on the back, you will glue your beard sections. And again, 5, 6, whatever it takes to get the fullness you want. Then we're ready to decorate the front. What I did is I just placed the ribbon on the front. You will have a little longer piece than you need because we're going to wrap it around and glue that down. Put a little glue under the ribbon, glue it on the back. And that's when I use these clips while it's drying. They work really well while it's drying. When that one is ready, then you're going to put this top trim on that one and glue that down. We're almost done. This ribbon is the hanging ribbon. What I did is I put the 2 ends on the back and held it down and decide however long a loop you need. But you're going to want to glue that ribbon down. Again, you can use the clip to hold it till it dries. Glue that down and that's your hanger. Back to the front, you're going to put a little beige nose just below the hat and a white pom-pom for up here. When that is finished, you will then take the front and the back and glue them together. This is the back side and that's the front side. Really cute. Have fun with this. And you can always trim this to whatever length you want or unevenness and so forth. You're going to see a paper clip in the kit. I did that to help hold a few things as I was working with it. So if you need, the paper clip is there. And I think that's about it. Have fun making the gnomes. See you later.